Okay, Giggles and Grapes, take 2. So you're like talking right into the top of it, you know what I mean? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. We gotta have a good opening, like, you know how in the Jason Kelsey podcast where they're like, new news,
No.
new news, like that?
Yeah, but we don't.
We don't have that yet.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Well, you're the teacher. You're very creative.
I came up with grapes and giggles or giggles and grapes, and you didn't love it.
But you literally haven't decided on whether it's grapes and giggles or giggles and grapes yet, because you say both.
I know. I want to say
it's grapes and giggles.
Giggles and grapes sounds better, but I always say grapes and giggles.
Giggles and grapes. It's
Giggles
just
and
super
grapes.
girly. But I'll roll with it.
What do you want?
I don't know.
K&E?
Yeah. I like that. We already have a logo. Wedding logo.
This?
Oh yeah, that. We have to use these glasses, the K&E Podcast.
Yeah.
It's a very short podcast though.
Mm-hmm.
The K&E, Giggles over Grapes.
It's too much.
K&E.
It's either Giggles and Grapes or K&E Podcast. I'm your host, K. It's your host, E.
Welcome back to K&E, where
Podcast.
K and E giggle about grapes. No. Welcome back to another episode of K&E
Podcast. I'm your host, K.
I'm E.
Now take a knee.
Don't pee your pants. You almost spit over the couch.
Because P was in the beginning and when you rhyme, it goes at the end.
Oh.
You said don't pee.
You said
So
take a knee.
So you said
Pee.
pee your pants.
Yeah, that was not right. Yeah. Welcome back to the K&E Podcast.
I'm K.
And I'm E. What are we drinking tonight, Kay?
I hate that. You never call me K though. That's
what are we drinking tonight, Chris?
We're drinking Prophecy, which is a red blend. Not sure where it's from.
Okay.
It's a wild label though.
Okay, so you went label when you chose the wine.
No, I went blend.
Gotcha.
And then I went price point.
Okay. So
nothing over 15.
The label wasn't really an influence.
No, I was like, I actually wouldn't buy it because it's a wild label. I don't like labels like that.
Gotcha.
I actually like labels that are clean.
So when you buy wine, what would you say like your parameters are? Like what is number one, and then what do you look for second, and then if there's a third?
Yeah.
Parameter number one.
Red blends.
So you go straight for the red blends.
Correct.
Parameter number one. What's parameter number two?
Is price point. $15.99 and lower.
So you don't even look at it unless it says $15 or less.
If it says 16, 17, I'll look at it and say,
But no, so you're looking for something else before you look at price.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it?
Well, then I get nervous. I'm like, well, if it's $15.99 and,
Right, but you're missing.
Bad.
So you're literally just going reds, red blend, and then looking right at the price, or you're looking for something else?
No, right at the price.
Okay. So you're just like, okay, these are red blends, and you're like, ooh. But then you're like,
They're usually California red blends. I guess I found myself in that aisle.
Okay. So then you look at them and you say, okay, these are the red blends section. And then you start scanning through the prices. And if they're all like 20, you don't even look at them, really.
Unless we're getting fancy, but
so then you see one that's like $15. What is parameter number 3 that you're going to buy it?
If it's a really aggressive label, I usually don't.
Oh, wow. So you don't like the aggressive label.
Mm-mm.
You have odd parameters.
I don't like a lot of detail. I like
so
very clean.
it'll help if I give you my parameters and maybe you can build off of that.
I just told you mine.
I know, but
Mine
I feel
are more
like you're missing one in the middle.
Well, that's your parameters. These are mine.
No, I just think you're not saying it. I think you have another parameter. You just don't know it.
What is it then if you would...
Okay, so here's mine. So what I go for is the Spanish section.
Yeah.
Because I love Portuguese wine, and I think it's the best bang for your buck. So if we're talking you might be right, I might be right. But if we're talking parameters, I go straight for the Spanish section.
Yeah.
You can't yawn on the podcast.
I'm sorry. I've been up a lot.
Same. Go straight for the Spanish section. And then I kind of look for the labels that jump out at me.
What is different than what I just said, than what you just said?
Can I finish the parameters? So I go into the Spanish.
You have 2 parameters.
No, I have 3.
That's already 2.
No, I'm not done yet.
You Spanish.
And then label.
Label. Then
yeah, but I think I got to backtrack. So I walk into the Spanish section. I start looking at the review cards.
Not a lot are on there though.
But I look for Wine Spectator.
Same. Wine
Enthusiast. Robert Parker.
I never see that.
He's on there once in a while. They're kind of the same, but they're all like reputable sources. There's other ones that are like
so bag of donuts.
Yeah, gave him 99 points. I'm like, yeah, you got to stick with like the three top. Well, I guess enthusiast, and so those are all good. But anyways, so that's really parameter number 2. Go in the Spanish section. I start looking at the review cards. I'm looking for that like wine enthusiast over 90 point wine, and then when I see that, I then look at the blend. Usually it's a Grenache, Syrah blend, or like Grenache, mostly Grenache, a lot of Grenache. I like Grenache. Grenache. Very good. And then parameter number 3.
That is 5 parameters.
No, it's Spanish, review cards, and then I look at label. So that's 3. And then my 4th one is price.
I look at the cards, but I don't look... Well, I look for points, obviously. But I look at the cards because I always look for the word smooth. If it says, like, dark something, I usually don't like it, meaning it's super heavy.
Yeah.
And, too, sometimes if I have extra time, I'll look at my favorite wine and their write-up and find similar words in a new wine write-up.
Wow.
I go deep.
It's pretty... You say deep, I say that's pretty basic. Not in a bad way. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, like, you literally go and look at one bottle, description. No, I said you look at the description, it says smooth. Checking the monitor. So you look for smooth, and then you go to the description and look for smooth again.
Yeah, or like...
So really, you're going off of...
vanilla.
But, like... So you're looking at price before you look at that?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know how you do that.
Well, when you're in the Spanish section, you're not going to see high-end wines.
No.
So go to a different section that you see a variety of...
price points.
Yeah.
Where it's like 50, then it's like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess
$10.99.
Most of the Spanish stuff's like, if you find something over 20, it's kind of like, are they ripping you off?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, probably. Okay, well, we've been talking enough.
Oh, I forgot.
Way to go, Kay.
K&E Podcast. Tune in next time. And Eric will do the Ice Bucket Challenge.
That is so 5 years ago. No, you're Kay.
I'm Kay.
And I'm me.
Take a knee.
I was going to say P, but I don't know.
See, this is even...